Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Majestix Heroclix Podcast. My name is Jeff, and as always, my co-host Patrick.
Tired.
Dude, I'm tired too, but it was a great, amazing weekend. It was fun.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely fun. We're very fortunate that the rain passed us by.
Oh my
Because
God.
beginning of the week it was 50% rain, chance of rain, but it was more. It was like even worse because it said in the beginning when we were looking at the forecast,
Uh-huh.
Friday sunny, Sunday sunny, Saturday rain.
Rain. Lots of rain.
So
Or
it's
it's
like
like, oh no.
it's like the cartoon with the cloud rain following, right?
Yeah.
And as it got closer, it went to like rain Friday, rain Saturday, like, oh great. And then as it got closer, I was like, wait a minute, that's actually good that it rains on Friday.
That way it'll dump everything first.
It'll dump and hopefully it'll go. And then that's sure enough, on Friday it rained quite a lot.
Yeah. Like as soon as I got down there at like 2:30,
Huh?
like it was pouring hard.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, thank you. Like, just dump it all out now.
Yeah.
Just, let it all out. Go ahead. And then tomorrow it'll be gone. And then sure enough, boom, we got so lucky.
I know. I told Landers to go do his dry dance. So it did not rain.
But yeah, we had 31 players.
Yes, sir.
Pretty good. I mean, we had 35 last time, but there was quite a bit of people that didn't come. Well, we could have probably had 40, but 2 trial winners didn't show up. And 2 of our main guys, Emilio and Alonso, weren't here.
Yeah.
So
Milo shouldn't play, who's always there.
Yeah, so that's at least 4 right there. And Dustin probably would come with somebody, and Paul would probably come with somebody, like maybe Jesse.
Yeah.
So we would have had it, I think.
Yeah.
And there was also a few people. Yeah, and like since Alex was not able to judge.
Yeah, Landers helped out.
Yeah, so he was it because he wanted to play, but he did a solid there.
Yeah, dude. He did a good job.
But all right, I mean, let's get right into it. Obviously, we know the winner, the
Tony Rodriguez.
Tony Rodriguez. He just a little backstory to everyone. He kind of got butthurt because we didn't mention him.
Yeah.
At the very least, honorable mention.
Yeah.
like look, don't pick me to win, but just say that. We want to just say his name. So from now on, we have to say Tony in every episode just to. And before we go, Tony Rodriguez.
It's gonna be. Well, it was supposed to be Tony time tonight.
Yeah.
But he's with his family at Disneyland, and you can't leave Disneyland. So
yeah, for sure. But I mean, look, he played his team that he won the trial with. You know what?
He did. He modified it a little bit.
All the trial winners played their teams that they won with, right?
I believe so. Yeah. If not identical, just minor minor object changes.
But that's good. I mean, that's cool because like the old saying goes, dance with the one who brung you, right?
Yeah. So, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
So he was like one of, well, the only guy with multiple WWE pieces on the team, right? Because I think there was like a smattering of like Undertaker
throughout,
but not like a Finn and Undertaker.
Yeah. And
so that like 2 WWE pieces. I don't think there were any other WWE, right? There was no ring. That's the interesting part. I didn't see any rings.
Yeah.
Nothing rings.
So it's still, I think people are still figuring it out. I think it's really good. But it's like, was it ID cards? ID cards weren't a thing until there was nothing else to use but ID cards. So
let's look.
Maybe people haven't figured it out yet.
Let's look at the top 8. Let's go to the page.
I already have it pulled up.
Yeah, you probably want to also bring up the Facebook page where we have the standings, or like with the pictures, so they all see. Yeah. So let's just go over real quick. Yeah. So Tony, that's Tony. He won. He was first. Second place was Mr. Clix himself, David Colon.
Ooh, good job, David.
Look, let me tell you real quick about Dave. He came from being strictly a collector to being like a fun theme team guy to dabbling in competitive events, to competing in competitive events, to being now he's a beast.
Yeah, he is.
So, it would be cool to see him try out different teams, just kind of like how Steve, to see if he can play other than Quinjet, see if Dave can play other than Unimind, because
that's what he's been playing from the beginning.
But the one thing about Tony, and this is something that kind of goes unnoticed, or I don't know if it's unnoticed, but I guess underappreciated, undervalued.
Yeah.
If we, on the one hand, we say, well, if you just kind of build your team and you go and you don't practice, it's you don't you might not be at optimal strength.
Yeah.
Because you haven't practiced, just like if as opposed to somebody who practice, right? But to be able to perform at that high level with a different team, basically every event.
Yes.
That is
it definitely speaks to skill level.
Yeah,
on his adaptability.
Yes, so the adaptability is high. The team building acumen is very, very high.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to, he top forward with like a Batman Inc. team at a trial.
Yeah.
He's top four. He top forward with a Wakanda team. Just all these off the wall things. But
yeah, he's willing to try something different.
But what's the interesting thing? He is the perfect example of someone who plays what they like.
Yeah.
And so like the perception is, well, I want to play high level. Well, that means I can't play this because it's not good, right? It's not good enough, because that might be true in modern.
Yes.
But in Bronze Age, with resources, IDs, and the plethora of objects, support things, relics, resources you want, you can play your favorite pieces. Like, look at his shirt. That's a Finn Balor shirt. So he wanted to play Finn Balor.
Yeah, and the prize that he took was the signed Mick Foley thing. Like, he likes wrestling. Exactly. He's excited to play his figures, and he won with it.
Yeah. So, and he's done it with Wakanda before. You know what I mean? So the fact that you can do that in this format, I've seen a lot of people do it in our events. Like, there's like a Lobo guy that just loves to play Lobo, Jason.
Yeah.
He played it last time, and he did really well with it. So
nice,
you can play like your fun. It's weird because you think you're playing like your fun team, but really, it's really good.
Yeah, you're like, hey guys, this is supposed to be fun, but sorry.
As long as it is fun. But now here's the thing, right? When people say they play for fun or they play to win, well, winning is fun. Therefore, I play to win.
There you go.
I play for fun. Sorry, damn, I messed that up.
It's all right. I understood what you meant.
Yeah. So okay, let's go to Dave.
So Tony, Dave,
third.
Mr. Westbrook.
This is another one of those juggernaut, like in card games. They're called Timmies, where you play like Tony would be a Timmy, but he is more. So there's in card games there's Timmy.
Okay.
That's a super casual, fun, like combo, whatever. There's Johnny, that's the in between, and Spike, who's like only playing the most optimal things.
Yeah.
Tony is a self-proclaimed Johnny, so it's in between.
Yeah.
But he does play Timmy teams, but his attitude is a Spike. So you put the two together, it's a Johnny.
He's in between.
Yeah. But Matt, Juggernaut, what can we say, man? He did. If you read that, he says he's 13-1 in Bronze Age.
Bronze. That's a really good record.
That's impressive, right?
Yeah, that's.
I mean, we won't. We'll discount the roll-offs that you're going to. But that's an impressive team. Like we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, it's hard to kill, hard to hit.
It's a close combat team. No, it's a close combat tent pole in a format where if you're going to play tent pole, it has to be range.
Yeah. So
that's awesome. And 4 points gaming.
Yeah.
In the house.
Reppin'. Mr. Michael Broderick.
And his kids.
With his dice manipulation team.
Yeah. he's the only one that played like a dedicated dice manipulation, right? Like more than one.
Was Alyssa?
Mm. Yes, you're right. Yes, they did. So she opted for Nimrod. He went for Wendigo.
Wendigo,
which freed up 70 points on his end.
Yeah, that's a lot of points.
Too. Yeah, which means he plays like, I mean, if you think about it, that power battery is like a lot of points, and then he or ID cards.
His addition was the Ultron drone this time, but we'll go over that in a bit.
Oh yeah, that's true. And then Rob,
of
course, he just made the
construct archetype.
Yeah. Yes. Oh God, that's gonna be something that has to be. That's right up there with like Phoenix Shredders. So you just constructs. You know, when you think of robot constructs, you know it's gonna be 2 or 3 of those guys plus Isaac, and then whatever else you want to fill it out with.
Yeah, it's.
He was.
That team's not going anywhere.
He was 5-0 after day 1, and then he lost to the 8th seed, Tony. Tony was the 8th seed, got in there with the most points out of everybody in the whole tournament with 1,114 points.
Yeah, it was gross.
And exactly. Which means that even when he was losing, he was getting a lot of points.
Yeah, he was almost clearing boards or getting IDs or.
Because he almost had enough points for 4 wins.
Yeah,
Right? So so just to let people know, there was 1 5-0, 7 4-1s, or 6 4-1s, and 1 3-2.
Yeah.
So nice. I guess the bell.
Yeah. All right.
There's Mr. Quinjet himself. Steve.
Wes.
And Wes is, and so Wes is. This is what he's 5th here, right? Yeah. Wes was playing Jakeem's team. Was back, and the top 8 was Jakeem versus Unimind. Throwback to 2017.
Exactly. And got the win that day.
Like it was back then, Unimind beats Jakeem. That was a really good game too, watching them, because Unimind was on the last click, and there was a Hootie on the board with like Red Tornado maybe, and if Hootie connected,
it would have been
Unimind popped, and then he can take a shot and kill one, and then win the game.
Yeah, that's rough.
It'll be interesting, huh? But Dave did his thing.
Yeah.
So and Wes wasn't gonna make it either. So
that's right.
That's why we didn't talk about him really, and we didn't. In my write up, I didn't put him in because he said he wasn't gonna come. And then
it wasn't until I think like Friday or like late Thursday. He's like, "I'm coming." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
And then he Spanish Inquisitioned us.
All right, there you go. And Jonathan did very well. You got 7th?
Yeah. He's the newcomer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did good. He played a similar team to Rob's with the constructs. He only played 2 with. He played 2 of the construct robots with the Ultron.
Yeah,
and then the Star Sapphire. Yeah.
No, he was 8th. Who?
He was 8th.
So who was 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8. Okay, he was
8.
7.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah. All right. So let's look at these teams. Yeah.
Yeah, the teams. Yeah.
Tony. Oh my gosh, this Mystical +4. Who would have thought with the WWE you'd be playing Mystical theme team, right?
Yeah, I know.
With Tri-Sentinels and Alex Wilder. So
the main trick, besides not being able to shoot him is the Mjolnir sniper rifle with Finn, which we had talked about. Basically with any WWE, but it's the best with Finn because when he does a signature move, they can't use defense.
And Undertaker's a good call-in battery just to.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, the Tri-Sentinel, the whole Retaliator ruling thing,
mm-hmm.
That's kind of that's kind of a loophole in the rules.
Yeah. But, do you want to explain that?
So it goes in it goes hand in hand with the object TK ruling, where you can just kind of like you can do the object attack with the TK without having a target, like an actual guy to throw it at.
Yeah.
Right. Just nothing happens. Just like kind of like when they say you can running shot
to nowhere.
But if there's no to nowhere because there's no one to shoot. Fine, just nothing happens. So in this, the way that the retaliation's worded is, you can do the free action. It just if the condition is met, then you get to do your thing. If not, then you just did a free action for nothing, right?
Exactly.
However, pieces like Surtur and Tricental have a secondary effect after the retaliation.
So after resolutions,
do one penetrating damage to everybody within 2. Tricental says you break all the blocking terrain within 3 squares, and then of course the trait triggers, and then he does damage.
Yes.
Well, you can do that whole free thing with Tricental, and then nothing happens. Like, you don't port over, you don't get to attack, but the breaking of the blocking
within 3
will happen, and then you then the effect will go off, and it works with the wall construct.
Oh, it's really good.
So he can wall construct, like he can move up to somebody, wall construct, then break it with the free, and then do the damage, and then he can sidestep through something and do more. You know what I mean? So it's like getting double moves.
Is it the 0 ring that makes the blocking?
That might be one.
I think it's that one. So he also can do that with the 0 ring. Yeah, there's a lot of tricks to this team that a lot of people won't see coming. So that's obviously why it won.
It's a pretty good answer to the format, like we said, because of all the range stuff going on.
And with the constructs, I know Undertaker can't be knocked back, which is one of the things that he does. So he's not getting the extra knockback damage. All right. Second place.
Unihawk. It's Pandora's Box, Unimind, Nighthawk. So basically it's a Nighthawk team with Unimind. So it's a very similar team to the 2017. It's just that instead of playing back then you would have Teleporter or the Supreme Intelligence. Now you have better stuff. So boom, here comes Pandora's Box. Yeah.
So, and then he gets also different blue flames.
Yeah. And then ID cards too. Yeah. And then Matt's, the Juggernaut, the Brotherhood.
Yeah. So he doesn't.
We need to change that.
Yeah. He doesn't have the Brotherhood on here.
He doesn't have the Brotherhood because he, instead of those two, he put the net. So I got to take that off.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's basically point denial, and he just tries to kill something with a call-in, or maybe Juggernaut attacks something. Who knows? Something incidental.
Yeah, and like I said, it's hard to get to. He's hard to hit. He's able just to kind of barrier up.
Yep.
Broderick, similar, using the wall trick to kind of stay back.
Yeah.
And
I forgot. Right, it's blue power battery. Man, like been up on these things.
It's all good. That's why we double check. Yeah, so the Wendigo dice manipulation, he's using Wendigo as with the call-in battery, or one of the call-in batteries, or the finishing off piece once he calls in the green arrow to ping you.
So the move is so it's the green arrow or Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Then they have the wound. They have a wound token, and then Wendigo just full moves up, and then at the end of the move he gets to attack them, and then steal energy heal.
Yeah.
So that's his trick there, and then Ultron Drone just helps it some more because Ultron Drone can actually call in bigger guys.
Yeah.
Like Nick Fury.
Yeah. I think that's probably the highest point call-in that he has.
Yeah.
It's probably Nick, yeah.
Nick and Green Arrow. But see, the good thing with this, the way he has it set up, is he can call in with Green Arrow and then attack with Wendigo. Whereas previous version, he had to call in with Wendigo.
The drone.
Which means that when the Green Arrow hits, there's no follow-up.
Yeah, that makes it much more better. All right, Robert Gallagher, Green Constructs, the new archetype for this format.
This a very hard to kill team, almost undying point denial.
Yeah, it shuts down so many teams with the green battery. I heard them all weekend. Can't do that. It's a free action. Can't do that. Also, it's a free action.
He has no ID card.
Yeah. So
crazy, right?
Yeah, that's
in a format with ID cards. You can actually go
trip.
without ID. Nuts, huh?
Yeah, no, it's impressive because we're always been like, because some of the teams are so ID centric, like Steve's team,
Yes.
and then you have this on the opposite side that's no IDs. He's just playing HeroClix.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Steve.
And Steve's Quinjet team hasn't changed.
Stuff. Nothing has changed. Just maybe just Storm, but
I think it was there during the trial too, right?
Yeah, before it used to be Black Canary, but Storm is just better.
Yeah. All right, we got Jakeem, same build as from the trial.
Out west. It's a Phoenix Force.
Yeah. Phoenix Force fragments. And yeah, the run shot with the Jakeem and the mobility is just obviously hard to deal with.
And then Jonathan has it's the construct team with Sapphire and drone. So the drone's starting to, trying to make its way in, which is good.
Yeah, and I noticed it's Ultron Future drone mostly.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you're using it strictly for that ability, you don't need to get anything better because the quote unquote better ones are chases, and you don't want to pay like $50 or $60 if you're if you're not going to use any of their other things.
Yeah, And he's got that trait or the trait on the second click if they only hit him for one.
Yeah, it's when you look at the drone, it's really you're not using it for the second click ever. Yeah. It's only because here's an example. If you're going to use the Phalanx, it's because it has improved targeting, elevated, and it's a soldier. So that's why you want to play that.
For the theme.
The 6-arm one, I believe is Ruler.
Yeah.
And then the Ultron 18.2, it flies. So it can carry smaller people, which these drones can't. And if you're playing the Ultron 7, the Inhuman one, it's because it's giant, so it can carry smaller guys also. But it counts as 125 points.
Okay.
So that's a little bit better. So those are the options, but they're all chases. And if you're not going to do anything like I have to play Soldier theme, or I have to play Ruler theme, or I need a flying Ultron somebody, then the Future is just fine because it's like $10 or less.
Yeah. No, that's good. So, like we talked about some of the more budget-friendly pieces.
Yeah, there you go. That's a perfect one.
Yeah. Tri-Sentinel, Spectral Ring, and then the difference between Rob's and his is a Star Sapphire battery.
Yep.
So he's getting the shape change and then the Mystics.
What are the so that's
and he has ID cards.
Yeah, that's true. So it's almost like a function. It's almost like a different team if you think about it.
Yeah. His is a lot more offensive ability, or at least for a bigger hit.
Yeah. So there are 8 different teams, or you could call it 7.5 if you want to group together Rob and Jonathan's team.
Yeah, I still feel like they're pretty different.
We have. Let's take a look at the resources here. So we have Sapphire here.
Yes.
We have Phoenix Force above.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 different ones. We have Quinjet. That's 3.
Green battery.
Green, 4.
Blue.
Blue 5.
Indigo.
6.
Pandora's box.
7.
Star Sapphire.
Okay, so the only repeat is the Sapphire, but that means there's all 8 resources, but 7 different ones. That's impressive.
Yeah. That's nice. That's showing a very broad playing field.
Yeah. Now let's look. Now we're doing all this. All the data here. Let's take a look at the 9 through 16. So I guess bring up their pictures.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you because I didn't get to write them all down. So we'll go over their teams. And I looked at these. These 8 teams that I'm going to tell you all different too. So there's like 16 different teams.
Yeah.
That's
Here we go.
So we got Dan Cho. But so he missed the cut by about 170 points. He had like 950 something. 20 had 1114. If he killed Nimrod, he might have gotten in.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, he would have gotten in if he killed Nimrod because you scored the battery too. But
oh, geez, yeah.
he finished ninth. So the last event he finished 10th.
Okay.
So
nice.
he got better. Oh, let's go real quick on the top 8 that we had. We had 5 trial winners make it, right?
Yeah.
And then the 3 newcomers were Dave, Jonathan, and who was the other one? Dave, Jonathan, and Michael Broderick.
Michael, yes.
So it does, give you an added advantage if you win a trial. So, I would try to win one.
Yeah, so the quarterfinals had 5. The semifinals had 2.
Yeah.
And then
the winner.
Yeah.
So it does matter. It does. And also I think we had almost everyone was different. There's only a few repeats from the last top 8.
Yeah. No, a lot of different
Rob
people at the top.
Is Rob the only repeat?
Broderick
and Rob.
I think that was it, yeah.
So that shows you that because like if you look at modern and you look at a lot of like events, it's like the same like 10 guys.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time. But in here, because there's so many different teams you can build, you can come with a cool team and you can upset the way of things, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's good to have 6 new top 8 guys.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's definitely a healthy playing field with room for anyone to jump in.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Dan played this is one I really near and dear to my heart because I love the Gotham City teams.
Yeah.
And he had a Gotham City +5, Green Arrow, main force, right? Can you believe that?
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah, and he had the Penguin combo, right? The Fast Forces Penguin, and then the main set Penguin that makes the Robo.
Yeah.
And then he plays Joker, a rare Joker from Joker's Wild, and then Commissioner Barbara Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
And he has Invisible Plane and a Wanted Wolverine ID. And he has a Sapphire Battery because this is a cool trick. Since Green Arrow ignores elevated and hindering characters. Yeah. When you give him a sniper, his range is like a 13.
Yeah, because he can see through everything.
And the map he picks is the Galador Promenade.
Okay, nice. That's a good map.
So he sees everything, and he's also protected. But this team has no taxi, no nothing, right? It's just staying in the back, and just the Penguins are going out. And then as you get closer, Green Arrow takes his shot.
Yeah, it's like you got to come to me.
It's very similar to Tom Kerr's modern team from last year.
Okay, yeah.
It was the same thing, but instead of the Commissioner Gordon and Joker, it was Batgirl.
Yeah, the title character.
Yeah, title character Batgirl,
yes.
And he had the Joker, haha Joker.
Yes, I remember that team. That was a good team.
So here he changed it up with, instead of those, it's a different Joker, Barbara Gordon, and Power Battery. So I think this has potential. We talked about the Penguin thing, how it hasn't really seen any play.
Yeah,
it's a good trick. He found something there.
Yeah,
because it's still a pulse wave team. It's retail proof, and it doesn't give up points until because it's just you. I mean, I'm talking about the actual Robo Penguin.
Yeah,
and there's 3 different attacks. It's either an exploit, pen blast, or pulse wave.
Yeah. Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah, and it's theme, so
he's gonna get the map he wants, especially that he relies on it.
He gets theme team rerolls too, and it was cool because it worked on the Penguin because he missed the pulse wave, right? I think he rolled a crit miss.
No,
and then or something like that. It was on stream, and then he used Green Arrow to theme team prob the Penguin, even though the Penguin was far and over terrain, elevated, but he can see, so he just probbed it, and then he hit, and then Migsy died.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's what Pulse Wave's for.
Yeah.
All right. Also, he did win the co-main event, the Modern.
Oh yeah, he did with Cosmic. With Cosmic, what was it? It was Unseen and who?
I don't remember.
Unseen was on the team though.
Yeah. He's good on Cosmic teams.
Yeah. So like modern was just. I mean, it was cool, but it was whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's Richard.
Woohoo!
Looks to does the defending champ got knocked out, but
Got
still
knocked.
finished. He still finished 10th.
Yeah. So he did well.
And he played the trusty Celebrity Lex team. With Lex with Parallax and then Giant Girl, main set, and then the Pandora's box with 7 ID cards. The difference here from his team from the 1K from the last 1K is he added the Magneto and Storms because they were released since then.
And they're so much better.
Oh yeah. Oh man, he had double Magneto just like Esbrook. Matt had double Magneto too. So Magneto in this format is going to be disgusting.
Yeah, if you have a 200-point guy to call in Magneto, yeah, it's hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting that the first place team went down to what 10th, right? We're at now. Yeah, 9-10.
Yeah. He lost a couple games because they can deal with Lex now because
they're prepared for it.
Yeah, he lost to Jakeem in the last round because
the Pulse Wave.
Jakeem has Pulse Wave.
Yeah, Jakeem has a lot of powers. Yeah. Oh right, stats.
This he's so close. He finished again into top 16. He's knocking on the door. I was gonna say he's knocking on death's door, but we're talking about Mistress Death.
Yeah.
So he's doing the same team the last time. It's the Mistress Death Dr. Lock combo with the the Dr. Lock Phoenix Force Groot combo. Where you play 3 Groots and you call over the Leslie, and then when you kill the Leslie, all the Leslies die, and then you tick up the Phoenix Force a bunch.
Yeah, because when you kill this, if there's multiple figures with the same name,
they all take one.
They all take one.
So it's cool because Dr. Lock, you're like, what? What does he do?
Yeah. All right, Colin, another finalist.
We missed.
Oh,
I thought you saw Jason on there. Never mind.
I went one too far.
Okay. So Colin, yeah.
Yeah.
Same team as he always plays. Blue Battery with Captain America, Ironheart, Lockjaw. It's the same stuff. But, I mean, I think at this point, if people are familiar with this, they're going to find a way around it.
Yeah. Because if you get lucky and you kill Ironheart early, and then he has to come to you instead of...
And then that means now you can just focus fire on either Lockjaw or Cap, and then they go down. Because you don't have to worry about Ironheart anymore.
Yeah. Well, you deal 6 to Cap, you get him, which is a lot more points than
well, you
Lockjaw.
don't deal 6. You have to attack him 6 times.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you have to do the same thing with Lockjaw.
You hit him for
you have to do the same amount of work. It's just you get more points for Cap.
So, so it's another different team. I think, let me see. We had another Phoenix Force. We had another Blue Battery. We had another Pandora's box. And another Sapphire. Okay, so we've duplicated so far on those. And then now Jason with the other tentpole team. It would be cool to see him in Juggernaut. Yeah. But he's a cosmic team, but with Lobo, Dark Phoenix, Groot. And he has the white entity on Lobo, and first appearance of the white power battery.
Nice, very cool.
Yeah, so he came and tested this at the store, and he had this and a Penguin team.
Okay.
And after playing, I said, "Look, there's too many moving parts on the Penguin team. I can already see that the Lobo team's infinitely better.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard to fight that guy, and now you're putting white battery on him. Like, okay, you just don't die.
Yeah. And then that hard click on the hard kill click.
Yeah. The only thing is if you play against shredders, right? It hurts. But I think there's only like one shredder team this whole weekend.
Yeah, it was just Justin.
Which means like if people are starting to see that there's no shredders, you can start playing teams that are soft to shredders because you're not going to see it.
Yeah, and then you'll see.
Which also means maybe you should play shredders so you can beat the teams that are
getting soft.
And around we go.
That's how the world's supposed to work.
And that's the way the news goes.
And Diego
Bermudez, he part of the Spanish Inquisition. They inquisitioned us. But yeah, he came. It was really funny, right? When Wes, I was like, "Hey man, are your guys coming?" He's like, "I hope so, because they have my car."
Oh man, good thing he has good friends.
Yeah, but Diego played, and this is what's Diego is also one of those team builders up there. Like him, Wes are to me like the more unique team builders up there.
Yeah, they're always trying new stuff.
Yeah. But Diego is more on the tentpole teams because every time I see him play, it's always like
A high
a
point
different
figure.
type of new. Like I've seen him play. Do you remember your qualifier? He played Metallo.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he played Metallo with a yellow battery, and then with the last one, did he play like Lobo and yellow
Lobo
battery?
with the yellow battery.
Yeah. And then now this time it's a Sentinel
Tri-Sentinel
team.
Ooh.
Yeah, Nimrod at 175, Tri-Sentinel at 100, and then the Angel Student ID with white battery. Ooh. So, just to let everybody know too, I think all these guys that are on here are 3-2. So
yes,
they're deserving because I don't think they have losing records. So
yeah,
3 wins, which would be cool for next year because 3 wins is the minimum qualification for most unique team. Okay, and we'll go after that. After this, we'll go with our if we were to do it, who would be okay? So so Nimrod, Tri-Sentinel, Angel. I don't even know what Tri-Sentinel does at 100, but I mean he played it.
It's just higher points, a little more of a beat stick.
Yeah, stop click. Oh, and the third from the Spanish Inquisition.
Yes,
Eric Kaufman. He also plays a lot of it's not he doesn't play way off teams. He just plays good things that aren't part of the format right now. Like he's played he played Super Scroll Monsters.
Okay.
So like imagine playing instead of like Mini Shredder, you played Super Scroll.
Okay.
On that monster team, with all the retaliators and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Then, and then like on this one, he played the Ultra Chase Thanos from Panther.
Yes.
So it's Thanos, Unseen Eitri, and Cyclops ID with blue battery. Okay. So, although Thanos is a good piece, we just don't see him in this format hardly ever.
Yeah, I think he made top 16 last time with the Phoenix Force.
Yeah.
Milos was playing him.
So yes, Thanos, yeah. So, but like, other than those 2 guys, you don't even see it, right?
Which is cool because All right, and I think was Eric the last one. One more. Yep, one more. WWE.
Oh, he took the
took the network. Nice.
Yeah, okay. So this Jose, him and his brother they're kind of like the David trajectory. They were like collectors, casual players, like all that, right? Because they would come to the store all the time. They live far, but they would come to the store. They would only play like BRs and side event, like the fun side events. That's it. And I just like, hey, you should just try. And I said, you know what? Just go to Whiskey's Open and play sealed one time. They went. They liked it. I think one of them finished 5th.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, well, that's all it takes because now you're gonna want to play all the time. And then now now here, there, look, and then boom, he broke through.
Nice, good stuff.
Top 16. This is a tough field, and he had a unique team. Check this out. It's a Star Sapphire battery.
Okay.
It's Cosmic Team +5. 2 astronomers, Gardener, Dark Phoenix, Skyscraper, Wonder Woman.
Oh.
Sick, huh?
Nice.
And he has a Merc Jet. But
okay.
Yeah, that's it's your modern team that you retrofitted for bronze.
Yeah, no, and that's like you even look at Tony's team, like you take off the power battery.
Yep.
And you have a modern team.
Yep. This is the same way, right? What's a cool trick that he does with Gardner? It's really cool, actually. It's really ingenious. Yeah, just kind of like with Green Arrow and Dan's team.
Yeah.
When you put the sniper on Gardner and you're able to see with the emotional spectrum, you get +1 range. So Gardner has like a 13 range to put the smoke thing and then hit.
It's really good.
Right?
Yeah, it's really good.
So,
I like that. Yeah, because and if you get close enough, the astronomer's got 11 range.
Yep.
Not many people can outrange that unless you have a pink. And even the emotional spectrum on him too.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like putting a sniper rifle on astronomer actually downgrades him.
Yeah, that's sad. But if you put another construct on him, he gets 14 range.
Yeah, if you give him a construct, he actually in this form in the tournament he will have the longest range out of everyone.
Yeah, that's
14. Good God.
So on the Light Cycle Battle Arena map with Voyager and some emotional spectrums, TK for 6, shooting for 14. That's 20 squares.
That's whole square. He only has Galador on here, but it's also he has Reality Gem and Gamma Ball.
Nice. There you go. Yeah, so they have to move out.
Yeah. Oh
nice.
Man, that's pretty cool. So of all the teams, what would you pick as your the most unique team award? All the let's even go all 16.
Most unique.
What's your vote? So we got you already know the top 8, right?
Yeah. Let me hear 9 through 16 again.
9 through 16 we got
Gotham City,
Green Arrow, we got Lex, Mistress Death, Undying Cap, Lobo, Nimrod, Thanos, and the Astronomer Gardner.
It's a tie between the Astronomer Gardner and the Gotham City, because we haven't seen either of those figures really main forced in this format. Or and you know what? Because it's kind of more of a modern team turned to bronze for the astronomer stuff. I'm gonna have to go with the Gotham City because we haven't seen that in modern in a while. We haven't seen it in this format.
We haven't even seen Penguin, right?
Yeah, and everything else. Yeah, everything else we've seen kind of in another format already adapted to this. This is just kind of
man, you took my bastard. Yeah, no, I was gonna say Gotham too. I mean, you already see what
we talked about this over the weekend.
Yeah, the Gotham City was and that's why we feature him on the bubble match, because if he got in, it would have been really cool to see. It would have been funny. Is people just like watching him, like watching the match, and they're like, "Huh, that's weird. That Green Arrow hasn't poofed yet." They're like, "Oh no, he doesn't poof. He just stays."
He is real. He doesn't go away. And then so weather was good. Good turnout. Lots of cool teams.
Yeah, and we have we actually sold out of the light cycle, so I'm going to record the order more.
Okay.
But I think what we can do is we can still order the same number, but we can do different quantities of it. I think what he told me, I think what it is you have to order a certain amount for him to ship you.
Because I'm sure he already has the design. He just has to pull up the file.
So he's just like, look, if you order X amount, then you still get it. You just tell me what the quantities are. So it's cool because I think we need to get more light cycles.
Yeah.
Because there's only like 30 circulating.
Yeah.
So we probably got to up that a little bit. And then obviously everybody likes the Ice Planet map.
Yeah.
I mean, they all really. Remember the funny joke? Remember were you here? When Jonah goes, "Hey Dan, I got these exclusive Majestix monthly OP kit to trade for your Star Trek map," and then Dan goes,
"Star Wars map,
Star Trek map, right?"
Star Trek.
Yeah, Star Trek, and I go, "Yeah, he wants the Amok Time," and then Craig goes, "No, he wants the Gorn fight map." And then Jonah goes, no, I meant Star Wars.
Oh my gosh.
You think Dan was like, why are you approaching me for a Star Trek map? Like, why? He had that look like.
Because he didn't, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, what are you talking about, Star Trek map? And
he got it for modern, right?
What's up?
He got it for modern, right, though?
What? No,
Dan? Oh, this is earlier?
No, yeah, he got the map from winning modern.
Yeah.
He got the Ice Planet map.
Yeah.
But that's what Jonah wanted. But he kept referring to it. He referred to it as Star Trek. And Dan was like, why do you think I have a Star Trek map?
It's like,
yeah.
Did someone tell you this?
Yeah, but Craig
it's not true.
Craig and I, like Landers and I already knew at their time. So I said he wants a mock time. He's like, no, he wants the Gorn fight.
Yeah. Wasn't there one with the asteroids when they're in space? The tactics?
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, you want those? You want the ones with the ships? Yeah, that was pretty funny. But I think, and then so for those that are gonna be paying attention to the format going forward and the circuit,
mm-hmm.
the Ice Planet map will be the trial maps all the way up until the 1K at yours in March,
mm-hmm.
and it will be legal. The first event will be where it's legal. The Ice Planet map for tournaments will be at your 1K.
Yeah, March 7th.
So it'll have enough time for people to try to get it. And then the top 8 at that event will get the Temple of the Warrior Idol.
I love that map.
Temple of the Warrior's Idol. Sorry.
Yeah, I saw it. It looks so good.
Yeah, so that'll be given out to the top 8 of that one, and then we'll be using that map for the trials
for the leading up to the one at your store, and 3 months from that.
The one after that, the next map is going to be called the Lobby. However you guys want to take that, it's just going to be called the Lobby.
Okay, I remember you telling me what it was themed after.
So
that'll be good.
Yeah, it should be cool.
It'll be a good indoor map.
It's exciting, yeah. What's cool too about these maps is the starting areas are not symmetric, so it actually matters which side you're picking.
Yeah, and we talked about that with when we're picking our maps to add the Bronze Age maps to add.
Yeah, and to go over that again, I agree that we actually talked about it on the podcast, but we will be having arbitrary number 25 maps, maybe 30.
Yeah.
And maybe 5 maps or so will be non-modern maps that are still Bronze Age legal, which means Arcade's Arena is already on there.
Yeah.
So that there's some incentive to play Arcade. It might not be good, might be good, I don't know, but at least it gives you an option, which also means we can play. You can play of course we're not just. Someone mentioned this. We're not bringing back Reute because that was stupid.
Shadowlands.
Yeah, we're not bringing that back either. Landers. So we will.
It will be conducive to the format, or bring in a map that maybe the modern.
Yeah.
Modern maps don't have.
What do we need? Do we need a water map? Okay, we need this.
Yeah.
Do we need a lot of hindering? Okay, we need this. Do we need a clear map? Do we need an indoor this? And then we're going to be doing that through every quarter or so to see if we can change something here and there.
Keep it fresh.
Yeah, and then which also means we'll be rotating out some modern maps too, because obviously
we don't use them all.
Yeah, we don't use them all, and it would be nice to just give it a little bit freshness for the game format. So
yeah, it should be good.
And then the trials going forward, we have January 11th is the first one that's at Oregon.
False.
No.
January 4th.
4th is theirs.
Mine.
Oh no! I'm sorry. The first one that has been scheduled is that. Sorry. But the first one will be yours on the 4th.
Yeah. Did you decide when yours is?
We'll probably do it on the 11th.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, because theirs is far, and we want to also do it a week because I haven't really. We
pumped
need to have more advertising time to promote.
Yeah, I know,
and
it'll
also,
be fast.
We'd rather have you first because it's yours. It's at yours.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then, from there on, I know Brave New World's going to do one.
Nice.
Chase is going to do it this time.
Okay, so he's going to do the promoting.
And then
so that's 4.
Aaron's doing one at Fresno.
Nice.
And then Texas is doing one.
Okay.
Because I just talked to Julio and he said they're going to do it.
Okay.
And then 2 more in Florida. They just got to get back to me.
Oh wow.
And then 1 in Arizona.
Okay. And then there's 1 left.
1. So you should have. It should be at your area though.
Okay. I'll Have you messaged the people from the last time to see if they want to do it again?
Who?
Ernie. But I was curious, like the previous.
I mean, it's your Like if he wants to do it, then
I'll message.
He gets first dibs because
I'll message him tomorrow.
Yeah, because
tomorrow morning.
And the contents. I think did we bring it up last time?
Yes, we brought it up.
Yeah, where it was one. It's one map, but we're putting more stuff because there's dice, new tokens, and then the deck box.
Yeah.
So it's cheaper, but we're also gonna have maps for sale. It gets closer to yours. Probably like within the first week of March, we'll have it for purchase, so that the people who don't get it, they want to buy it. Because like we did have it here for sale. Yeah. We just sold the rest of them. Yeah,
they went fast.
Yeah, and for those out there that if you want to get it in person, it's $40 per. That's not bad. Or if you want it shipped, it's $50.
Yeah.
So we'll do that as it gets closer. But yeah, I mean, we would have normally a little bit longer if we talked to Tony, but he's not here. So
we'll try and maybe get him on next week. He said he's free all week, but we gotta do it next week. Yeah, we set Mondays aside on purpose.
Yeah, I know, right? It's also like the beginning of like the news cycle or whatever you want to call it, because it's just fresh off the weekend. We can start talking about.
Yeah, that's when most of the Click events.
I mean, I guess we can touch on. I guess the Chicago regional.
Oh, I was gonna say thank you for taking me to delicious food while I was down there. My belly was very happy.
Dude, where did we go?
We went to, was it Nguyen's Kitchen?
Yeah.
Got some bomb ass bombies, some egg rolls.
Dude, these are so good.
It was rugged.
Like 3 times as you were eating.
I was hungry for one, and it was hella good.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I like that place.
And then we went and got Red Robin, which was cool because I don't really have a Red Robin around me.
But then Cuban food, huh?
The Cuban food. Oh man, that meat was just so tender and juicy. Oh, it was good. And we went to the bar. I got a couple drinks, and then we
made our wrong picks.
Yeah, and then we made hella wrong. Landers was right. Pick Tony.
We did. Yeah, I think we all picked. Justin picked Steve, I think, right?
I think Justin picked Steve, and then we all picked Rob.
And then the 3 of us picked Rob. And then he said, "No, I'm gonna go with Tony." We're like, "Yeah, okay." And then he was right. It's just funny because he would win. He won, and I'd get a text. Just saying, my guy's still in. And then it's in the finals. I'm just saying, my guy's still in.
Yeah, and then after the bar, we went out and got some boba. Called it a night. Yeah. But then finals. Yeah. And then I ended up sticking around for the modern event.
Yeah, that's so funny because you're like, I gotta go. I'm like, no, but Craig is judging. All right,
I was like, all right. We really gotta go. Like, I went to go spoons. I was like, oh, I'm kind of hungry. I'll stick around.
And we ate at Spoons, where you wanted to go since the beginning.
Well, so like I said, I grew up with the Spoons in the neighborhood. My parents used to take me there. It used to be really good.
Yeah.
It's completely different. I don't remember them serving Mexican food.
Yeah,
it used to be like an American restaurant.
Yeah,
so
it's like pure, and then But that one, I don't know if that's how it is all Spoons, but at that specific one, yes. The menu is different.
Food was good. I got some enchiladas. I didn't complain.
Just real quick, the Chicago regional had 34 players, so they got us by 3. Dang.
Darn.
But, I mean, it's still good. 34-31. Yeah. But also, that was the first real modern event so that's why they would have a lot. That's pretty good, and it's also in the Midwest. So it's like the perfect spot for everybody to like coalesce, right? Because it's pretty close in the surrounding area. Everybody. It's the Midwest that's where you go. But Matty G won. I know PJ just told me it's Kobik, so I assume it's like Kobik Unseen. And
I believe it was the Kobik Unseen Trader team, the call-in, poof, yada yada.
So it's old hat.
Yeah. Glad to see Modern hasn't changed much.
The thing is, like, I know you could see some other teams, like let's say you see other teams that are doing well.
Yeah.
That's cool, but if the object is to win and make the cut or whatever, and that team didn't make it, I mean, then it's not worth. Then it's like what are we going to talk about if that means it's not that good?
It's
Or maybe it really is, but
the root. What did you call it? The root Vega machine or something?
no, that's different.
Oh,
It's like the Rube Goldberg machine.
Rube Goldberg.
That's different. It's like when instead of going a straight line, you're going to go to the zigzag, and then but you're all getting it to the same point. You're just taking all these different the scenic route. Or the other, it would be the best one that I could think of that anybody would wrote is the opening scene of Back to the Future.
Yeah.
When he like his alarm clock goes off and then all these things go around and then at the very end the toast pops up.
Yes.
That's
okay.
that's a Rube Goldberg machine where you could just go and then just make the toast.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah. Same stuff from modern.
But yeah, until like we see, if we see like a non-cosmic, non-monster team, that's like that. But okay, so I would say this: a cosmic and a monster can win if it's vastly different than the traditional builds.
Yeah.
Like, right? Think about it. If the monster team had like Kanan, Mankind, or something. That would be it's still a monster team, but it
would be different,
right? And then the cosmic, if it was like some cosmic guys from I don't know, Star Trek,
yeah,
or what's another big?
Isn't there one of the Cosmic Runaways? The one,
yeah. If it's something like that, then I'm like, okay, cool. But if it's Kobik Unseen and whatever, like, man, oh well.
Yep, that is not a horse of a different color at all. It's the same brown pony.
So, but it's cool is Lex won and then Finn Balor won. Yeah. Finn and Undertaker. God, gotta stop disrespecting Undertaker. He's also on that team.
Yeah, Undertaker is a beast.
Yeah.
He's really hard to deal with.
Yeah,
it's a lot of clicks.
You know, if you look at the top two teams that the last two events, it's the very hard to attack team.
Yeah.
And, Matt Esbrook's team was very close to that, too, if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, to an extent, is just because you got to go through all the high defense and you get no bonuses.
Yeah. The 21 defense is gross.
Yeah, right? And then, like, you don't get anything. So,
spin the dice.
Going forward, I think the metagame will have to shift to deal with these types of teams. So you're going to have to pack Pulse Wave for sure, but also a close combat element to your team, whether it's ID cards to call in or just
main force.
Maybe Samcap. Oh no.
Yeah, we can talk about this.
Boom. So, you know what would have been perfect against his team would have been the Invisible Jet team.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Just call in.
Do the combo. So the Hulk will do it.
Yeah.
The Venom Hulk, right? Because
that would be good.
Invisible Jet team, right? Mm-hmm. But maybe it might be good now. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of close combat stuff that's starting to pop up.
And there was a couple teams that we wanted to see this weekend that we didn't get to see. We didn't see the Jason's 3 team.
Oh yeah.
We didn't see the Mojo team because I feel like the Mojo team would have given Tony a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I think the Mojo team does give it some trouble, right? Because they can just port all the way.
Port over, flurry with Venom Hulk for 13 for 6.
Oh yeah, I mean Finn's dead.
Yeah, Taker's dead.
No, you hit Finn,
and
then you hit Taker to stop clip.
Yeah, that works.
Right. Or you could kill Undertaker.
Because then he can't call in Green Arrow.
That's a good point. Yeah, but if you don't, but then Finn's it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Right, Finn is still hitting you with the signature move.
Can't he get all the way across second turn?
Huh?
Can he get across all the way the map second turn and attack?
He has no. You're saying if you KO Undertaker, he can't call in Green Arrow, correct?
Yeah.
But Finn can still do what Green Arrow does.
But he has to get to you.
He doesn't. It's no different than Green Arrow. He has Mjolnir Sniper.
Oh, yeah. Poof. Yeah.
It's actually better.
It's better.
Farther. It's a 13
you kill Finn.
range.
Kill Finn.
That's right. So it's either one. You pick one or the other, but you still have to deal with the other half.
Yeah.
So, but anything else coming up? Any other things? Any other news?
I think that's it, dude. It was a fun weekend. I had a good time.
People should go and watch on our
YouTube the stream.
Page, the stream.
Yeah, so on YouTube,
Jeff did a really good job.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, that was just thrown together in a couple minutes. Now that I have a better idea of what it's capable of doing, it'll look better. I'll
find the layouts for just copy, just look at the layout.
The sports layout, yeah.
Yeah, and then just do that. But yeah, it's good. If we can make the screen bigger, but put the stuff. I think, you know what I think would be better is if we don't put the teams on the side, we just put it in the description. Or, I don't know, maybe we don't. Because the thing for me is I would like the screen bigger so you can see everything.
I'll work on it. What I can do is I can do one of the screens with the teams. Mm-hmm. Then I could go to another screen that's just all of them. I'll make
kind of like how you did where you click players, so it'll be players, teams, and that. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. There's a lot more I can do.
Oh, you know what? Actually, oh man, this would have been easier. Look, all you have to do is this. On the player screen that we did, remember he put their names underneath?
Yeah.
He put the teams underneath.
Yeah.
And the names up top.
Yeah.
And then we just have a bigger TV screen, yeah.
Screen, yeah, to see. But yeah, I think the quality came out really well. I think the stream was solid.
Was the audio good too? I haven't.
No one complained about the audio. I know last time I kept forgetting to turn the volume on between rounds, but no one said anything. No one complained.
So you're going to be uploading them this week because they're all segmented, right?
Yeah, I'll be chopping them up.
That's cool.
Editing over the next couple weeks.
Perfect.
Maybe after I get some sleep.
Yeah. And you can even put up like the pregame show if you need to put that as a separate one.
Okay, yeah, that was cool. That was fun. Yeah, it was fun doing the commentary.
The post day one, the end of day one thing that we did too.
Okay.
Like where we talked about the top 8 and blah blah. Like you and Chase were doing it too.
Yeah. Yeah, he was having a fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Chase.
He purposely lost so he can get there.
He has to do better next time.
Yeah. Yeah. He's already thinking about it.
I think he's gonna play a different team though.
Yeah, he is. It lit a fire under him because he's been texting me.
Oh, good. Is he gonna do the Shriek team?
That or Empress.
Empress, yeah.
Yeah. He wants to test it out. He wants to test it out roll 20. So we should have a.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah.
When you guys want to hop on.
Yeah, whenever. He's the one that wants to test it.
Yeah, I'll jump on in practice. As long as it's not like at midnight.
Yeah, no, it'll probably be like around this time, right? Like during the week.
Yeah. 9 or 10, I'm good. That's easy. Yeah, it should be good. But yeah, even with Shriek, you can do maximum carnage.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it, guys. It's kind of short, but it was just a quick recap of the event and the plans going forward. By the end of this, probably in a couple weeks, I'll update the page with like the points and more dates for the trials.
Yep.
And more things that are going to be unveiled as we go along, like the new map lists and stuff. So that's just going to be going. It's just we need to get the 1K out of the way.
Yeah.
And it should be exciting, man. It should be a great year next year to culminate into the 2K and the all the events that we're going to line up, not just trials like the Winamax, the trials, the qualifiers, the 1K, and then the 2K invitational. Yeah,
there's going to be a lot of stuff rolling
We're
out
going
next
to have
year.
The end of the year 2K invitational. We'll also have a 1K attached to it.
Okay.
Because remember, that's in December. That's the 4th one.
Yeah. And
we're going to make it how the Rock Cup used to be, where it was at a hotel and it was like a weekend of gaming, and it was like you got the whole ballroom on the first floor, and then it's like 24-hour gaming. We have vendors. Nice. We're going to plan for that.
Cool.
Obviously on a smaller scale, but our version of it. So
yeah. West Coast, baby.
Yeah. So all right, guys. Well, stay tuned for all the news, and until next week, when in doubt, Perplexity Attack.
Don't forget to practice on your dice, guys. Take it easy.
Oh, one last time.
Tony Rodriguez.
Take
it easy, guys. Bye.
Shake it, Cali.